Okay, welcome to this week's production diary. We've got now 23 weeks left to go. So now that you've seen the gathering process and you've seen us run around, record all the sounds we need, I would like to invite you inside to Park Road Post to see the next step, which is designing and editing the sounds. Okay, so just down there is the ADR recording stage.
We didn't get much of a crowd tonight, Annie.
This is our main mixing theatre.
Come on, take me to dinner.
And this is our department.
The sound design is really made up of many layers of sounds, and we start with the smallest sounds.
Sound design is pulling sounds out of thin air. Building mass footwalla.
We'll start with a couple of simple elements for the hit of him throwing, and then a metal element. We'll have a glass element, and then it's really a matter of adding other elements for the slide pass. Once you kind of put it all together, it kind of sounds like this.
We have the ability to basically take each sound and move it around the room by putting it through this control system where we can tell it what speaker to go into. So this dot basically represents the sound. Right now I've got it playing out the center speaker, but I can move it to the right surround, left surround, back to the front left.
We're putting that right around the room, so we've got pretty much a really good quad going of creaks and moans, and when the tram gets bashed, the tram bell also dings every now and then, which is quite funny. I also use the boat and the car drops for the tram impacts onto the vehicles and stuff like that.
It's been a fantastic day, one of the best recording days yet.
And the tram is made of wood and steel, so it gives it a believability and that size of the impact. They're pretty tough people.
When you hear this in the film, there'll be Kong effects all over it, and the crowds probably won't be anywhere near as exhausting to listen to as they are at the moment when they're totally raw, because they sound like this. You get the idea. When I finally see the scene and I see all those bits of previs have been swapped out with the real crowd, I'm familiar with it and I can go, that shot, that sound, and just whack it in, and it's going to be a bit of a sausage factory because that's the way it's looking like it's going to turn out.
We've got a pretty monstrous amount of work to get through, which is kind of appropriate given there's lots of monsters in the film. The bulk of the recording has been done, but there's still lots of little bits and pieces, and you come up with an idea and you go, oh, I want to try that. So you just sort of run away and try a particular thing. As time goes on, there'll be obviously less of that, and everyone will just get sort of hairier and sort of smellier, and we'll just get really tired and grumpy. Apart from that, it'll be great fun.